Welcome to the Pixelberry Choices podcast, and today we're going to be talking about chapter 14 of Wake the Dead. And wow, what a chapter that was! And I probably say the same thing, every single chapter of Wake the Dead because that's how a good book this is. And I might, so many things happen, so I might, forget something and not mention something. So do let me know what I miss in the comments because given the amount of things happened, I'm sure I'm gonna miss something. But also on news, this is not a spoiler. I mean, it's kind of a spoiler, but it's not a spoiler. So the thing is that it was confirmed not by Pixelberry, but from some insider information that Choices is not going to give Wake the Dead a sequel. So, I heard the news this morning, and as usual, I was a bit upset and angry to be honest. With Choices, like why they would do that, and specifically after I read the chapter, it became more so clear because the way it's written, it's you can visualize yourself in that situation, and it's a good getaway from your daily life. The way Wake the Dead, and VIP books getting a sequel would be a non-VIP book. All the sequels, so Surrender got a sequel. Surrender would be a non-VIP now book too. So would have been really fun. All the VIPs, non-VIPs would have gotten to come together to read the sequel of one of the best books in Choice's history, a zombie book that no other app store has done. I mean, other app store have done BDSM stories a lot. They have done it better than Choices have done. But what was unique, Choices gave it up, gave it away. But that's a story for another day. We're not gonna just sing the sort of song. But let's come back to chapter 14. So we celebrated with our love interest, and we gathered all the allies in our survivors lodge, or whatever you named your lodge. Now we see that zombies are attacking. So it's still 1 week until solstice, but there's a massive zombie surge. But what would happen in this chapter basically mainly would depend on the choices made in the previous chapters. So until chapter 14, all the upgrades you did, all those in the map, the things you implemented, the diamond choices, the choices you made, how much fortification you built, all those things will take into account in this chapter. So you see that zombies are breaking in. Mac was basically telling us the zombies were breaking in and how to stop them, and we can give orders. So there were a couple of options. I told Alia to basically rally her men and women and to basically stop the zombies from coming in, and the elder ones would go inside. Now Walt was a bit stubborn, saying he would fight. He's not an elder one, but we can, with Mina, his daughter, our main character, basically we basically convince him that he needs to live because if something happens, then it would be dire for everyone. And if we all die, Walt is going to be the one who's going to build this whole thing again. So we are thinking very strategically here, no questions asked. And then we have another problem. Father comes and tells us that there is no sign of May. So we need to find May. We are asking everyone if they have seen May, but everyone is preparing for the dooming battle. But we go with the raiders first. We heard May was in a place, and then we can get in the vehicle. Like all the raiders have a vehicle, and we also have a vehicle, if you remember from the previous chapters. So we see how they're just crashing zombies with their vehicles, and then we will perform a stunt with our vehicle and kill some zombies and increase our plus defense score. So then we will try to find May, but we will still not be able to find them. We will see May inside a box or something, but before we go there, we will see the scout zombie there. It's attacking one of the raiders, so we will have to use our protection and all the tricks that we have to avoid it. But by the time we'll go for that box or container where we saw May will be long gone, so she probably fled because she got afraid. So now our search begins, that how can we spot May. But before that, something else happens. We see Mac, like all the zombies attacking. So basically, if you chose to not kill Angel's parents and you took Angel's parents with and you kept them in the survivor slot, so the zombies will free them, and they will. So before they had not any expression on their faces, so now they will have what you want to call like some mortifying like they're on warpath expression, and they will come for Mac on either side. And unfortunately, unfortunately, it'll be too late that we will have to lose Mac. So do let me know if you guys chose not to save Angel's parents. Is that a case where Mac lives? So that would be really interesting to see. But then Angel's father, who's a zombie, also tries to attack, Mac, and who's already gone. And Angel kills her father by herself. So let me know what did you think of this thing, depending on this hard choice. It was really interesting. And then Mac is gone. We will have to kill Mac off. A hard choice, paying off not the right way. But then what happens? We'll have to go and look for May, but we'll also see that how broken down Angel is. She thinks it's her fault. Then we will go to find May in other places. But before we go anywhere, as far as I can remember, we will also, I missed a point, like I told you guys. Before you go to find May, Alia will give us a gauntlet. So if you take the gauntlet, it will be easier to fight the zombies off. So that's a diamond choice. And then we go meet with Shannon, and we see the zombies are now attacking inside the lodge, and they're breaking in the research center and everywhere. So we need another diamond scene. Shannon tells us that if we can get her into the lab, so she's working on some inflammables, and this will be really zombie killing gas, not inflammables. That's different, but some gases, like that will kill the zombies. So we can distract the zombies in this diamond scene. If you take that one, I took that one, and then Shannon will run inside, and also you'll want to have flirty options, so you'll be able to flirt with Shannon in this chapter. And then you will keep the zombies at bay, massive fighting, you will use all your tricks and stuff. And then when almost you'll be backed up against the stairs, Shannon will come with some orange gas or a red gas something, and then the zombies will she'll just blow away the zombies. So that's some plus point. And Shannon will tell us that this could have been work, so there was if so this could not have been worked. So if this wouldn't have worked, then would have been very dire. So but then we also need to find May still. Ellie will give us a hand, who was watching from the balcony, I believe, and we will grab his hand, and we'll try to go up. But then again, another zombie will grip our ankle, and then we will have to hold steadily, strongly, Ellie's grip, and Ellie will get us up and will cut the hand of the zombie. So a lot of action, man. A lot of action happens in this chapter. I mean, it's just mind blowing. It was. And then from the top, we will spot near the garage May. But before we go to help May, we'll also hear Troy shriek. So we need to help Troy. So we'll go down, we'll help Troy. There's some fighting. And then finally, after giving Troy a hand, we will tell Troy that May is in danger. But Troy wants to go with us too, but he needs to help someone else also, like Shannon and others, because the zombies are breaking into the interior perimeter. So the perimeter needs to be protected. So we go alone, clearing paths, killing zombies inside the garage, and then your night goggle vision inside the garage will help, because you will hear some faint noises, and you'll have to figure out what those noises are. So if you turn on the night goggles that you got back in chapter 3 or 2, you will see there's a zombie, and you will kill the zombie, but then you come out, you see more zombies, but inside the garage you see May. There she was, and May is very scared. You need to comfort her, but then you see no, that's not how it goes. I'm sorry. So when you come outside the garage, you still don't find May. You find a horde of zombies, and in chapter 6 or 7, if you got the motorbike from the Raiders, remember the one that we really ganged with Ellie? So you get to ride on that, and then just roll outside, roll out of the bike, and just let it smash against the zombies, and let it take some zombies, saying it goodbye. So long, motorbike. So that was that, and then we come out of this garage, and then we still are not able to find May. So most of the book we are trying to find out May, and then we hear from someone that May could be near. So there's a place where she plays every time, so she could be there. So we, as far as I remember, we go there, and we need to kill off some zombies, but finally we get May. she was huddled in a corner and she was crying. So we need to, basically give her some, like hugs, and basically need to tell her that everything's all right. So she needs some soothing at that moment, and we soothe her. But then we see zombies are breaking in from all the way in the windows, and they're gnashing for our cloth. They're trying to tear it apart, and almost one zombie got us. And then also we see May was separated from us, not like away, but she was on the floor and a zombie was crawling toward her. So we will use our weapons and we'll save May. But in the process, we'll see we are killing a zombie. And I don't know, like something happened after that. Even the zombie was killed. There was some brutality in killing the zombie. I don't know. May was already, so spooked out. She saw so many people dying by the zombies, some killing, massacre. She was not supposed to be out there, but she was out there. So that was a really wild, wild situation. Then we see May was gone completely blank. We are talking with May, but she's not replying us. She's not telling anything back. So she starts walking outside. And then she goes on. She keeps walking, and we are after her, but she's not replying to us. She's not answering our questions. And then she just crosses the perimeter of our survivors lodge and gets outside, and she keeps walking. And we also see it's not just May, but a lot of people, I think, majorly from the Sunflower Creek, they're just walking toward a tree. And there we see an alien, like what a creature that was, like what creature that was. Like, I mean, I have not seen that kind of a creature. So the description, the visual description has, like, it's kind of a weird tilted head, and then from, like, the teeth comes out from its within. So at first it was calm, and then it sees us, we scream no, because May was approaching this weird looking zombie. So what the hell is actually going on there? What the zombie is, like, what is this thing? Is this a zombie? Is it something that belongs from this world or some otherworldly thing? We will have a lot more questions, but this is getting really interesting. So that's pretty much the summary of this chapter. That's where this book ends, where we meet this weird creature. And if it seems like, someone put a spell on May. I don't know if May is under a spell. May is under a spell, or she's spooked out just because what happened with the brutality. I don't know, like, is it a trauma or what's going on exactly? Because May is not alone, or is it a ritual or something for their Sunflower Creek, because we see all the other people there also. So that's something really interesting going on here, and we really need to find out what in the name of heaven is going on here. But so to recap the chapter, we spend most of the chapter mainly searching for May, and then we can get the gauntlet. We can build the research facility with Shannon. No lores in this chapter, unfortunately. We get one option to romance, not romance, but flirt with Angel, Shannon. And I forgot to mention there was a part before we found May, before Angel told us where May was. So after we come out of the garage, we find a lot of zombies, and so there was a tree, like a jungle. So on all those trees, we saw there was Angel, and she had a something like inflammable stuff. So she was just basically putting all the zombies in fire, like she was just burning them. So in this diamond scene, we can get that inflammable thing from Angel, and we can burn all the zombies, and we will see the raiders coming out, Knuckles, and they will be also asking for some help. So Angel will go with the fire thingy so that they can burn down the zombies, and we will go on the other direction where Angel told us to go to find May. And before that, we also have a flirty option with Angel. So we have in this chapter flirty options with both Angel and Shannon. And you can, if you take the diamond scene with Angel, you will be able to kill the really weird looking scout zombie and a lot of other zombies. And not only just scout zombie, but I think it will kill a lot of other zombies. The Knuckle and the others will also kill. Like, we don't see that what happens after you go for May, but that flamethrower will help a lot, I guess. I think its name was flamethrower, was it? But then we go to May, and the rest happens. So, and then we find May, and May leads us after we save her from the zombie. I don't know if she's under a spell or she's going through some trauma because she saw a lot of brutality killing, so she could be going through some trauma. I don't know, but we have a very weird looking zombie here. What's going on? We'll find out in the next chapter. But let me know in the comments below your thoughts and opinions, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, peace out.